So let's talk about viewability in the digital GRP. So gateway drugs to a cross-screen world, together with business process automation, I think can drive sort of fluidity across screens. Is that what you're talking about, or the actual effectiveness metrics by cross-screen effectiveness metrics, or all of the above?
It's all the above. I mean, I don't look at viewability as a standalone issue. I look at piracy, I look at fraud, I look at viewability, I look at accountability to digital. And again, TV has its standards. It's been doing it a long time. A lot of research behind it, and there's methodology behind that research that is trusted, and it has a lion's share of the dollars, and it's for good reason. They know how well it works, and there's standards that are adhered to. The digital marketplace doesn't have a lot of that today, and it leaves a lot to be desired. So tackling viewability itself, and the IAB and the MRC coming out with a minimum threshold of what is considered viewable is a step in the right direction, a very important step. But still, there needs to be an acceptable standard that our brands need to come up with along with us, and realistically the entire industry, of what is acceptable, because the minimum threshold today doesn't match a lot of other media. If you bought an entire print ad and they only printed up half of it, that's a make good. If you only serve a commercial and the commercial is only shown half of it, that's a make good. So this 1 second, 50% of the ad in view does not match other standards. Most notably, I mean, let's talk about the beast, TV. And if we don't build a bridge for TV to understand what digital truly means to them in a language they understand, the money's not going to fly over as quickly as we all want it to.
And so, but isn't TV getting a free pass on the notion of viewability with commercial avoidance, which is I think at an all-time high? And I'm not sure that that's being
there's a lot of research, and their commercial rating time is a metric they certainly look at, and it's priced into the models. They're certainly looking at skippable ads, as well as factoring in realistically every equation into the research, and the research is pure. I mean, simple example of methodology differences in TV to digital that I heard, and I was like, really, I did not know that, and so maybe some people in the room have never heard it either, which is we do a lot of brand lift studies in digital. We've been doing it for a very long time. And brand lift study in digital, whether an exposed or control group, and then someone that's exposed, the ad to link them to a survey could happen within a second later. In TV, that's done the next day. So right there, if you're not popping in digital because you saw it a second ago, something's very wrong with what we're doing, right? I mean, I heard that. I was like, really? I didn't know that. And there's so many of those factors that when you talk to the TV folks, they've been doing research, a lot of heavy duty. I mean, I've been doing ops and biz dev and sales for a very long time in digital, or at least what I consider a very long time. I don't use macroeconomic facilitators in my models in digital. There's a lot of factors they're looking at, a lot of research that's deep-rooted and makes sense and has proven itself for a very long time. And realistically, I believe that we should match them a lot more than they should match us.
And so I want to insert a plug here for Making Measurement Make Sense, the cross IAB 4As, and the ANA initiative, which has on their roadmap tackling these. And I think a lot has been done to date, but you're absolutely right. There's more to do. So one impediment, moving off measurement, because Cheryl will come up here and club me in a moment, is a potential impediment to optimizing cross-screen the way agencies are structured to buy. Hearing a lot about one team, one approach, but I'm also hearing, and I must admit it's probably mostly from sellers, that when they go into one-team agencies, they're still going from the print guy to the TV guy to the mobile guy, et cetera, et cetera. Where are we today, and how's that evolution going?
So from our investment side of the house, we are, again, one group reporting to one person, and that works. And that, again, constant evolution. There's a lot more to do, but breaking down the buckets is a big part of my time as well, right?
Breaking down the pillars.
Yeah, breaking down so that realistically, we're driven by how clients are set up. So clients have a TV person and then and a video person and or a digital person, et cetera. So, we're set up that way. And agencies made a move several years ago to get more strategic across so they can implement a strategy across all tactics, and smart. And then a couple came back to breaking it back into silos. And so now there is a mix and a match of accounts and agencies that are set up that way. But from an investment perspective, again, it's all one voice. From, there is an expertise of digital that's necessary. We speak a different language.
Yeah.
Everyone in this room does. And teaching it overnight to print folks that have been doing it for a long time and or TV is not an overnight process. So, we have to lend our expertise to, again, all those buckets as opposed to trying to put in experts into each group.
Yeah.
Let's help across the groups, and that will help that bridging. And again, we're doing some good work there. It's clients are set up a certain way, and that's how we follow them. We follow the money as well, right?